it is an 11/11 portal. As we continue to embark on this 11/11 portal, we are remembering that the treasure is you. Hello, 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 beautiful ones. Welcome to the Treasure is You podcast. I am your host, Sonia, and we are experiencing the 11/11 portal, where we are seeing opportunities, new beginnings, and the energy of the leader, the energy of new beginnings, the energy of the visionary. And this is a period where we get to shine because it's alignment. These are opportunities of alignment. Remember that word. I always tell you guys to remember that word, alignment. We have stars and planets such as Jupiter, such as Sirius, such as Venus and Saturn and Mercury. These are energetic signatures that make up who we are, dear ones. It's very fascinating. It's an artistic interpretation of the characteristics that each of us display. So this 11/11 portal is a beginning. It's an entry point to, if you are planning to manifest a new way of being, to manifest certain qualities within yourself, people. It's a portal of opportunities. It is actually a portal. The ones are columns. You walk through the portal, and you are actually a portal. Everybody is a portal. Well, this is the significance of the 11/11 portal. It's new beginnings, it's opportunities, it's alignment. Yeah, it's aligning all of us if we are open. Yes, if we are closed off, like we can be, then it will be a struggle for some. I just want to share that this whole life journey is about us integrating. It's about us remembering. It's about us growing and realizing who we are, which is a complicated process because we have so many personas. We exhibit the whole. So you can be a certain way today, and then tomorrow you may be a different persona. But I'm here to share with you, we all have a signature essence that we vibrate throughout the world. So we are striving, of course, to be our authentic self. So during the course of our lives, I have shared on my other channel that life is the stage. The spotlight is on everybody, and you are the main character in your own scenario, your own reality, your own story, your own movie, however you want to label it. So the stage of life is where we get to play different characters, and we do play different characters. So what character are you playing right now? Now, I have heard recently some people say that if you are, what's the word that they use? Performing. Yes. If you are performing, then you need to pause and ask yourself, why are you performing? Yet I have a different take on the performing, because as I said, this life journey is the stage. Earth is the stage where we perform all the time. And this is why we have so many different characters and personas, because we are learning and trying to figure out who we are. You may not look at it in that way. You may not resonate completely with what I am saying, but just reflect back on your life and see the personas, the characters that you have been playing throughout your life. Yeah, it's very fascinating. Look at that. Look at yourself 10 years ago. Look at yourself now. How were you 10 years ago? What were your actions? What was your language? What were your characters? Okay, so we all play characters. And it has been brought to my attention, we play these characters so we can learn more about who we are on this life journey that is a stage. We learn from others. We learn from our experiences, which is the greatest gift. From what I have discovered, and I continue to discover, is our experiences is the golden opportunities that helps us to be well-rounded, to be more optimistic, to be more of a evolving soul, evolving through the course of our life journeys. Yes. So when you are open, you get to experience many things on different levels because you are open. But when we are closed off, we do not get those same opportunities. So that's the take I have, and I am learning right now, is that these characters that we play is for the purpose of us reaching that level of being our authentic self. So in this 11:11 portal, as I said, it's alignment. We have the opportunity to grow, to see ourselves in others, and to be true which is ultimately the goal. Being true is following our heart. Yes. Not the heart of somebody else, not the heart of what certain structures have told us that we needed to do, or how we needed to speak, or how we needed to see the world or ourselves. None of that stuff. I mean, true, authentic heart essence, that is your essence. And as I say that, a lot of us are unaware of that essence because, as I've been sharing lately, the spell of conditioning keeps the collective in a subjective, judgmental reality. And it's okay when you're learning, but eventually, this is why we have different characters, but eventually you will see the light. Remember that as well, dear ones. There is light in everything, and there is dark in everything as well. Okay? It's both. That's that yin and yang. That's that sun and moon. That's that masculine and feminine. That's that hot and cold. That's that logical and intuitive. Okay? This is what makes us who we are. It's all of that, the light and the dark. Okay? So, when something may happen in your life and it doesn't go as planned, and you perceive it to be terrible, I just want to share with you that as you're perceiving it to be terrible, you can take another moment to pause and find the light in it. Because what did I just say? There is light in everything, and there is dark in everything. And when we can grasp that concept, we have just elevated. Yes, we have just elevated. Yes, because again, something that I like to share, there's no right or wrong in anything in life. It's all about awareness. Yeah, because you may see things your way, and another person may see things their way. It doesn't mean it's right or wrong, right? No, it doesn't. We can always come at this common ground in the middle to disagree or agree. Yeah. This is, what is this? It's the law of, I'm trying to think if it's correspondence. As above, so below. Yes, it is a law of correspondence. So everything meets because there's a scale. Okay, we're on this scale, and as I said, you may perceive something more to the left, and the other person may perceive more to the right. But you're still on that scale. So what makes us bring this common ground is we come together like this. And when we come together like this, as I said, you can still disagree. But when you come together, That's that understanding. It's an understanding that we don't agree. And that's okay. So that's awareness. You're being aware of another person's perspective. They're being aware of your perspective. There's no right or wrong. So in this 1111 portal, all of us have the opportunity. We need to reach for our hearts is telling us to strive for. Yeah. When we make the space to create things in our lives, this 1111 portal is giving us that opportunity because, as I said, it is a moment of alignment. And this is what every person that is existing is striving for, is alignment. Yeah. So if you don't know who you are, meaning if you do not know that you're more than a physical vessel, if you don't know that the universe is within you, what else? If you don't know that you are an energetic force that is connected to every single thing and everyone, then it can be difficult for you because you're looking in a limited perception. Where when you open your eyes and you look up at the sky, right, and you see the vast skyline, you see the clouds, you see that it is endless possibilities. That's if you're open. So this 1111 portal is just helping us to broaden our horizons, to reach for the stars, to believe in ourselves, and to just keep that energy flowing. Yes. It's very exciting. Yeah, it is. It's an exciting period in time. And I was up really early this morning and just feeling the energy of the day, feeling that newness, the new beginning essence, the new beginning of opportunities that you can create now. You can create every day. You really can. But when there is alignment, dear ones, it makes it easier for all of us when there's alignment. Okay? You can create every single day. As a matter of fact, every day is an opportunity to create, to reinvent yourself if you choose to do so. And it's just fascinating to know that we are the creators of our reality, the co-creators. So this 1111 portal, as I continue to say, it's an energetic alignment because we are energetic essences. That's what's so exciting, dear ones. That's the exciting part of it all. It's because we are energetic essences. And because of that, things are in alignment. So this portal is a powerful portal to be a part of, to be aware of. Yeah, remember that word too, aware. Be aware of these energetic portals and your energetic self. How do you feel today? by the way? Do you feel energetic? Do you feel tired? Do you feel blah? Do you feel anything? Take note of that. Jot it down. Journal. Yeah. Journal how you feel during this 11:11 portal. Find out for yourself. This is how we key in and learn about ourselves. So everything that may be going on in the world, I'm just here to shed light on that as well. Do not, this is a suggestion. Of course, you can do whatever you want. But I'm just sharing that whatever is going on in the world, do not attach to it. No. Because when we attach to the things that are going on in the world, guess what happens? It takes us away from our manifestation. Yeah, it will take you away. It will take you away from your focus. Yeah, this has to do with distractions. Yeah, there's many distractions, dear ones. But I'm also here to say that whenever you do manifest, that's the time for you. Yeah, it really is. So we're just learning more about these portals, more about our energetic self, and we're growing, we're maturing on every level. And it's exciting. It really is. It's an exciting time to be aware. Yeah. Just to know that you are a part of something so vast when we are open. Yeah. When we are open, dear ones. So take your time. Figure out whatever it is that you may want to create. Maybe you don't want to create anything. Maybe right now you're in a phase of just learning about who you are. Maybe you are a giver and you give so much that you don't know what your rhythm, your signature rhythm is, because you give so much and you really don't know who you are. That's one of the main things that I see. Yeah, I found that out within myself because I'm a giver as well. And when you give all the time, you tend to lose yourself because you become ungrounded. Yeah, that's another word to remember. Grounded. We have to be grounded. Yeah. We cannot unground ourselves by doing so much. Now, you can do, but we need to be grounded. Yeah. That's another word to remember. Because when you are grounded, this is what helps you to manifest. Because you are grounded, you can actually solidify whatever your idea is. It has to be in alignment too. Remember that. I already told you to remember alignment. It has to be in alignment. Yeah, it does. So dear ones, just know right now, in this space and time that we are experiencing the 11:11 portal, if you can, relax, be by yourself a little bit, focus your own energy, focus your heart on what your heart wants to create. Focus. That's the word, focus. So when you do focus, you will be able to visualize things that you want to create for yourself during this 11-11 portal. The portal of opportunities, the portal of new beginnings, the portal that is helping you walk a new path of your own evolution. All right, beautiful ones. Remember, as always, that the treasure is you.